And there we go again, guys. It's time. Comic-Con Bucharest 2014. Today with Hafla TV, bringing the whole event to you in English, of course. So, greetings to all the people here. We already had that comment. Some people just coming along saying hello to Hafla TV. All those people who already saw us cast in Installer, JDL, etc., etc. So, this is neXtPlease versus TCN. The first game. To be honest, I have to be very honest. My rares would have been on TCN, but I also know neXtPlease. This is the Romanian El Clasico, and neXtPlease, they had such a head start. Amazing kills at the start, rotations working out. Their laning definitely got TCN by surprise. The Lifestealer pick, I like it personally, but it just didn't work out. They didn't get the farm up, and simply for that reason, well, they had to swap around, but by that time he was already like what 20 CS behind, and then the entire game he tried to get something solo, he tried to get something with infest pumps, but they were never in a position to actually come back from that, even though they were nicely farming whatsoever. Either way, now it's TCN's chance to come back on this one. So far, it's 1-0 for neXtPlease in a game that is in a format that is actually played best of 3, not best of 5. Only a short notice though, there will be the draft on the stage, and then they will go for some giveaway whatever event. So we have like a 5 minutes break between draft and actual game. But that's pretty much about it. You're gonna see our funny faces again on the webcam. Maybe I even get the webcam to show the stage whatsoever. Anyway, let's hop into the draft. Let's see what we find here. So far, I'm not surprised. The bans are pretty much according to meta. What about the rest, Culture?
Well, neXtPlease. It's just the story of this entire tournament at the moment. neXtPlease, every single game they have the Rubik, and every single game so far they've won as well. They just know how to play that hero so damn well. But TCN now getting their hands on the Mirana, and the Mirana actually has one of the highest win rates since 6.8 almost, especially in 6.81. It's just such a versatile hero. The arrow, such a nice lockdown, Starstorm for extra burst damage, and of course Moonlight Shadows, like we saw in the last game already. They just weren't prepared most of the time. They didn't have vision, and they lost or didn't get multiple kills because of it. But TCN, I mean, they go for the Dark Share. It wasn't that successful in the last game, but it doesn't mean that it's not a strong hero. So they stick to their guns. They know that they can do it better. Their execution was just lacking in the first game. As for neXtPlease's second pick, though, I mean, the Batrider is available. Invoker could get picked up as well still. Or maybe even an Ember Spirit if they feel like really funky. But no, a Tide Hunter once again. So both teams, rather similar drafts so far, with the exception of the Mirana.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm talking about a bit off topic with our viewers. Like, yeah, there are huge purple ones right now on the stage. Beautiful ladies. They're gonna do some giveaway event whatsoever. But yeah, we go back to the draft because we see the Tide Hunter again on neXtPlease. TCN decided not to ban him, and neXtPlease is like, hey, it worked out last game. Why not going for it? Easy. I mean, the Rubik as well. The last game, a decent fight. The only difference this time, Mirana, you already said it, it's on TCN's side. And, well, to be honest, Red Knight had a nice time on the Mirana. We had some nice arrows. The only thing, at the start, they had like a bumpy ride. Like, the arrows often got pretty much evaded just because of the phase shift. So the telekinesis into arrow, it didn't work out from the start, but then later his arrows were on spot. So let's see how Mirana is going to play it now by TCN.
Yeah, they definitely have to step up their game from game number one. And the Mirana might help them do so. But as far as the second ban phase goes, Invoker, of course, getting banned out by neXtPlease. This time around, they don't want to face that. And even though TCN, of course, lost the first game, the Invoker was still pretty damn annoying with the tornadoes, EMPs, even the cold snap. But other than that, I mean, neXtPlease, I think they're going to go for something more for the team fight. Ravage, I don't think it's enough for them. They might even go maybe for a Magnus mid lane on Keanu. As for TCN, they ban out the Ancient Apparition, so both teams like don't want to give the enemies like some massive team fight or anything. And I predict a Sand King getting picked up now for TCN.
Well, you predict the Sand King ban out. Well, we saw it already last game, and sorry for the viewers that I tried to swap around, but they hide now behind the computers. But the good thing is, when the girls come back, we are sitting pretty much in front of the backstage area in our nice casting corner here, so they will get along. So all the viewers that don't want to see it, you'll see them behind us. But back to the draft. Coach says Sand King. And well,
As a pick for TCN, not a ban. As a pick.
like either way, it would definitely be nice. Now TCN, like the Time Tatter is actually getting through, but now the Beastmaster ban. This is definitely a respect ban. I mean, the Beastmaster did quite some work last game, and now the Sand King is coming out. Good work, Coucher. You should have seen Coucher's fist. He was like, "Yeah, strike! I got it right."
Yeah, I got the fist pump the air for it. I mean, last time around as well, I really hoped TCN would go for the Sand King, but next please just snatch it away from them. It's just the vacuum into the Burrow Strike is so damn strong. If you have the Epicenter on top of it, sure, even better. But only the Burrow Strike already will do wonders for them. And next please now, I mean, maybe they were hoping to get the Sand King themselves. As far as other like massive team fight supports go, I can't really think of any, like maybe the Earthshaker, but it's not favorable for them. I think they have the Tidehunter already, so I guess they might go for a core of sorts. Maybe pick up a mid laner. A puck is still possible. Locking heroes down, especially the Darkseer, with the Dream Coil as well as the Silence, and make an easy ravage for the Tidehunter with the Dream Coil before that.
Yep, definitely. We saw that combination working out in the game already before. And guys, stop thinking about this stuff. Let's focus on Dota. You are so nasty. Oh, it's pretty amazing. Our viewers are funny, and Coucher doesn't approve. He's like, guys, we gotta focus on Dota. Dota is important. Trust me. Women come and go. Dota remains. Dota very important. Either way, the third pick has to come out by neXtPlease, and they decide it's a Luna. They already took quite their time there. It's 42 seconds into the bonus time, and well, Luna it is. I definitely like it. I mean, Luna, one of the most picked core heroes, carry heroes after 6.8 and 6.81. It seems to continue that way. We see her still often. The only problem is we also had a lot of games where the Mirana, not the Mirana, I'm saying, wow, Luna, I mean, didn't get through. Luna is pretty much, I don't know. I won't compare it to other carries, but also she needs quite some stats at the start. She needs at least the first 15 to 20 minutes proper babysitting, that she doesn't get too many pickups. Because if you actually play like a 4 protect 1 or anything similar, and the Luna doesn't have any farm, this is not going anywhere. You saw it last game, TCN. Everybody else was doing fine. They even recovered from a bad start in the laning stage, but the Freezer playing his lifestealer and the lifestealer barely any farm, it just didn't work out. Like you can't have those team fights where you land awesome walls and whatnot, but then your carry is just not doing any damage. And this is what it comes down to. Is that Luna getting it?
Yeah, Luna definitely needs to rush the BKB. It feels like TCN, they have so much magic damage, so much lockdown, and the Luna has to actually get so close to go for the right clicks because of her range, 330 only. A bit better than melee, but still, as far as range heroes go, it's pretty bad. I mean, team fight, Luna definitely gives some extra burst damage with the Eclipse, but TCN's pick now the Dragon Knight is the tanky frontliner who usually builds the BKB as well, and it's an excellent pick, plus it also gives them some pushing power.
Yep,
As
absolutely. I actually love the Dragon Knight as a pushing hero because unless there's a Train Protector on the other side, like he gets with level 6 already so much pushing potential. The Corrosive Breath on the towers doing quite significant damage, so you can go in and out pretty much in the mid. You see that. So I'm very curious that there is no Train Protector banned or picked yet. To be honest, if I was TCN, I would ban the Train Protector right now, because with this setup, especially with Dragon Knight, you have to make use of that ultimate, getting those towers slowly but steady down and not getting them healed up again by the Train Protector.
yeah, the treant wouldn't be too bad for actually either side almost. But I'm hoping for something greedier, especially from TCN themselves. I'm hoping for an Enigma. I don't think I'll see it because next place they have the Rubik. They have so much things to actually stop it. And the Alchemist ban, I think that's spot on. The Alchemist would have been pretty damn nice with just reverse polarity into the unstable concoction with the AC spray, and of course him just cleaving with the Empower on top of it. So for me, the Alchemist ban, it's pretty nice. But next, please, if they need a secondary support, they could still go for something like a Sven, who can also transition into the late game, but still has an AoE stun to follow up the Magnus.
Yep, absolutely. And oh my god. Actually, the bans, yep, there is a Train Protector. I was really curious when it comes. It's really coming out pretty late. I'm surprised about this. But TCN, there's even more pushing potential. You already said it. Shadow Shaman is coming out. But to be honest, I mean, Dragon Knight, Shadow Shaman, you can't get me excited too much about this draft, but I'm excited about Magnus. Magnus, we saw it once here on the Comic Con actually, and we also saw some nice RPs, but I'm still missing this 5-man RP wombo combo. And I mean, to be honest, neXtPlease, they remind me. Oh, 1 second. I think I have to turn on the camera. No, the girls are not coming.
You dirty old perv.
I'm not a perv. I just want to do the viewers a favor because the girls just came off the stage and I thought he'd go
I mean,
backstage, but
if you
they are
want to
not.
do if you want to do the viewers a favor, you won't chuckle like a perv, like.
Oh, culture. No, unfortunately, the girls are not coming this way. Either way, we have to finish the draft. Dazzle is gonna be the last one, and I absolutely like it. You have Luna as a core. You have two super fat ultimates. You have Rubik, who is of course flexible, and well, the Dazzle on top of it. There's also nothing to counter the Shallow Grave. There's no Axe coming out as we saw it in all the other games where instant Axe was picked as soon as they saw the Dazzle. It looks definitely interesting.
Yeah, I to be honest a bit favor maybe even TCN's draft. I just think it's for them a little bit easier to execute than for neXtPlease. But as far as team fight capabilities go and so on, it's pretty damn even with neXtPlease. They have the bigger ultimates, but I think TCN can fight a bit more often because they don't have to wait for like a massive Ravage cooldown or something.
Yep. The most interesting question is now they pick the heroes, but is this now a remake or do they just go within this? I mean, the organizers they actually said there will be a pause, but the funny thing is those girls with the giveaway stuff on the stage, they've been so fast. So let's see. I think we're gonna go into that game. Let's. Oh, I wish I could understand Romanian.
Same here. I mean, I guess we just wait. If the players start disconnecting, I guess that makes it obvious. Well, Kiana disconnects. Will the others follow though? I guess we'll find out in a couple of seconds or even minutes. I think it's just him disconnecting, having some issues by the looks of it. At least the players were like, "We're not gonna remake. Fuck the organizers.
Yeah,
You do it if
why?
you
You
want."
could just pause it. It's all fine.
Pause is better. It takes less time. We can get it in one ward. All is fine.
Yeah, he's actually reconnecting, so I think we go with this game. So anyway, while they organize something on the main stage here, we just introduce our teams pretty much like this. So Illusionist this time here on the Dazzle. The Courier, by the way, again played by the Kiano Golem. I love this Courier, it looks so cute. But either way, we have to continue with the players. Kiano this time on a Magnus, so we're gonna see him mid. Maybe we're gonna see him again with this like level 1 empower just for damage and last hitting. We have Synergy playing this time the Titanda, District 12 on the Rubik again. By the way, this guy also doing an amazing job. Definitely like him. And Red Light today on the Luna. Yesterday he told me like, oh, he doesn't actually like to play carry. He can't last hit. I was like, wait, you're like the carry player of neXtPlease. He's like, yeah. That's why we're so bad. he's really an awesome guy to joke around, but of course he's not bad actually. He's farming pretty well. Also his game decisions most of the time pretty well made. Anyway, let's introduce TCN pretty fast.
Yeah, Friesel will be taking up the carry role this time around as well on the Mirana. Come with me. We'll be playing the Sand King, leaving Zizo up on the Shadow Shaman to complete the tri lane with Arise taking the mid lane Dragon Knight. And last but not least, will be Leon on the Darkseer for the off lane. But there's a smoke already by neXtPlease. I think they should send District 12 first because he actually has a dedicated stun like the Telekinesis. And if they catch the Telekinesis, Kash to follow by the Tidehunter, it should make for an easy kill. But Freezer, he's the first one in, so he might get the leap out the smoke, gets detected, and that's about it. Kind of anticlimactic there.
Well, it's anticlimactic, but to be honest, TCN wouldn't do that mistake twice. I mean, they had such a bad start in the last game, so yeah, going out here, risking something, it was the right decision. Send the Mirana. He didn't skill anything also. Yeah, so he could have picked up Leap any second. So now it's going to be interesting. What do we see? We have one ward here. This ward I'm not giving vision though. It's just for a block. There's nothing else so far coming out except for this pretty standard ward here top by TCN. I'm curious where the second wards come. That's like where we can see what emphasis they put in which lane. So far, everybody's just hopping into the lane. Red Light is going to farm here on the safe lane, obviously. Keanu, I already announced him for the mid. And yeah, Do they go for duel or do they actually go for a try?
Well, I think it's gonna be try for both teams pretty much at the moment. Although as far as rotations go, I think TCN they have better heroes with the Sand King as well as the Shadow Shaman to maybe get a few kills, especially on the mid lane. If you can lock down the Magnus early, make it so that he doesn't get the fast blink. He's still strong, but you just take so much momentum away from that hero with that. As far for neXtPlease's rotations, Arise, it's probably kind of hard to actually bring the Dragon Knight down, maybe. At least with only a Rubik, but it might happen with a telekinesis into HQ or under the tower or something along those lines.
Yep, and Keanu, by the way, I talked about the Empower, maybe the first point, just to get better last hitting against the Rise here, but he decided to go for the first point Shockwave, so he's gonna go for that spam the Shockwave white build. And now here, Leon getting quite some harassed by District 12, but Iron Shell, yeah, and now he's turning around, he's saying like, my Iron Shell does more than your right clicks. Also, Darkseer's base damage 66, it's not too shabby, so yeah, District 12 getting quite some damage here, but he has to be careful though, like if there's a telekinesis around the tower, that would, yeah, kind of destroy his farm on the offlane. So far he's doing well, but at some point they will rotate in, and the important thing is, if the telekinesis is coming out, when he tries to surge away, like Speedy Gonzalez, then he is pretty much dead. So it's all about timing, and actually, yep, the clarity is getting interrupted and some harass damage getting out. So far, the tri-lane absolutely working.
Yeah, it's supposed as well. It's only one hero to go up against, and I think the Darkseer, he got enough XP as it is. Although Synergy, the lane is pushing in, and of course, come with me. He's coming in from behind, and Synergy, he went in the wrong way. He has some tangos, actually eats his way through it, and see, so look at how
Oh god, he really wanted this. The self is coming out, but yep, this time Synergy is like, no, 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 you guys, I know, you want to be aggressive. And there comes the Gush even interrupting a tiny last piece of that self. So, well, it was a good reaction though. He had the good feeling that they want to do something against him, and of course they don't get it through.
Yeah, at the first I felt like, oh, Titan, he backed himself into the wrong corner, but of course, he had tangos plenty to just eat his way through, but District will... No, just some harass. I thought he might go for the wraparound, just try to go for the kill, but they don't have like a Mirana to set Yarrow up with. Because Luna, I mean, sure, she would have Lucent Beam level 2 if she had actually skilled it. Went for Lunar Blessing 2 instead. Like I said, he himself feels like he is not the best last hitter, so just get more points in Lunar Blessing, higher damage, easy last hits.
He was kidding though, I have to tell her, because like if he or some fans of neXtPlease are watching this and then it's like, hey, Hefla said you're a bad last hitter, then oh my god, I think he's gonna be really pissed with me. Especially because we're gonna do an interview with neXtPlease here after the grand finals, which is also gonna be posted on the Hefla TV YouTube channel, as well as some news article if it all works out, maybe on JD as well. So let's see how that works out. Anyway, back into the game. Red Light is a good last hitter, just to emphasize this again.
I mean, of course, if you play the carry role for some time, it just comes naturally to you already. But oh, Synergy might be in trouble. Come with me, he's coming in. He has boost of speed as well. He will get the burst, like the TP assistance dazzle.
Oh, Freezer, you're aiming. I mean, the intention was good, like aiming slightly ahead, because this is just Burrow Strike level 1, so it was good. But the Titan are actually standing still there a split second too long, and so the arrow just, I don't know, just sprints aside there, bzzzt, and not hitting anything. But, well, come with me, Illusionist.
Yeah, oh, the arrow connects this time around with a 2.5 second cycle, the shallow grave just before the burst like, but Synergy, I think this will be first blood, and who throws it? It will be Freezer.
Yep, it's also going to Freezer, so he made up for his failed arrow. 1-0 now for TCN, the first blood at 4-minute mark, or beyond the 4-minute mark. That's actually, compared to the first game, very, very slow, I have to say. But, well, it's a good start for TCN. I mean, I said it already in the draft. I'm pretty sure those guys, they will do everything they can just to get back in this game. And now Sisu, oh, Sisu again getting 2 tower hits. This is, well, he already tried that with the other dive. And now come with me here on Illusionist. But, oh, that might be a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, Illusionist at the start started backing off, and oh, will they get the deny? Oh, the glyph at the last possible second there. I think the glyph actually might set up the last hit for Freezer. And
oh, he get it. Nice timing by Freezer there. Yeah, beautifully done. How much HP did that tower have? Was that 7 HP? A cliff on 7 HP on a tower? That was just... Oh, wow. Nice
I
timing.
I really think neXtPlease would have gotten deny if they hadn't cliffed there, because Freezer just the last arrow actually brought it down to 7 or what HP I think. So they would have gotten denied themselves there. But Freezer getting the first blood, the tower on top, that's a lot of gold for him.
Yep, absolutely. Like Freezer being happy. We're gonna see a Mirana having at 5 minutes the bottle done, a Basilus, the face boots. So what's next actually? There is bottle. Is that? No, this is for a Rise. A Rise in the mid, finishing the PTs first. Brace is also coming out, but oh, I thought they want to go for the Mirana completely, but not enough to follow that up. So yeah, at the moment looking good for TZN, I have to say.
Yeah, it can't say that there's anything wrong with them, especially as a Rise also mid lane. 31 and 9 compared to 21 and 3 for Keanu. And Dragon Knight, he's just so damn tanky with the power trails and Fraser already. But oh, there's the reverse party skewer under the tower as well. Illusion is coming in as he's reaching to the Rise. Pops his Dragon form, but oh, the telekinesis came out just before. Zizo though, there's the Jackals onto Illusionist. They use the shockwave to bring down a Rise and come with it. Might be next as Zizo tanks up the tower once again. 3 for 1 measly support.
Yeah, that wasn't a good trade at all. I mean, the intention was good, trying to stun, trying to get that burst strike on District 12 before the telekinesis on the DK comes. If that timing would have been right, maybe they actually would have made it out. But the problem is, the timing wasn't right. Telekinesis came, Rubik actually survived. The damage of the Fate Bolt hit all of them. And Sisu, also there, the intention was good, holding one in place with the shackles, maybe even suiciding. But in the end, it's just enough for one shabby kill on a Dazzle. Well, it's a 3 for 1, nothing you really aim for.
Well, one thing that I can take from this is that Ciso, he really likes to tank up towers. It's at least the second or maybe even the third time this game that he's just under heavy siege from the towers. But oh, Moonlight Shadows. Do they want to gank up top lane? Looks like it, the Rise is there, no Dragon form. So he has to get up real close and cozy for the Dragon Tail.
Yeah, and let's see, there's 3 people. Iron Shell is up. Illusionist boxed in.
God.
That poor guy. And maybe they get even more, but now with Keanu, there's no RP available. There's now also random Lucent Beam just flying Darkseer's way. I think they have to go back, especially because Darkseer, look at him, he has no means whatsoever to restore any health. The only one who actually had any of this would have been like 1 bottle charge, so this is nothing you're really gonna go for. At the moment, Synergy trying to get some more farm up, especially that level 6 is so important. He needs that Ravage up, it's so needed to get also kills on Freezer. But now here, telekinesis.
Yeah, they might get the skewer, a nice Dragon Tail just in time, Keanu. He would have gone for the skewer on the high ground otherwise. So Dragon Knight really heads up play there. And he has now a magic one as well, so some extra stats, some more mana in the clutch moment. But looks like neXtPlease, they want to come in again, they have the reverse polarity. I mean, if he skewers in, he might catch 3 heroes at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually thought we're gonna see a skewer there because he was in position, but he kinda underestimated how short the telekinesis is. That is only 2 points. And there, well, there we see it. Fate Bolt has 3 points in it, telekinesis only 2. That actually made the difference in this fight. But then again, the fight before, the 3-1 trade they had, there again the Fate Bolt with more damage made the difference. So you never really know, it's always situational. But like, of course, a skewer on the high ground, that would have been amazing. Like DK ending up somewhere here, it's, yeah, that would have been best case scenario. You could have slowly killed him or maybe even bait out the team fight around it and then kill him whenever everything is done. Now TCN though, they want the top tower, maybe even a red light kill on top of it. And come with me. Oh, he's getting surged.
I think they surged him a little bit too early there. There was no way he could actually use the whole surge to go around like that. And they spot out Leon, and the scary thing is that Keanu, he has a TP, he has his Blink Dagger finished. So if they go on red light, the TP reactions might just turn the whole fight around. But Illusionist, will he run into them once again?
Yep, that's the problem. The Illusionist is now there, and unless they kill Illusionist first, there will be a Shallow Grave on the Luna. That also means like it's pretty secure for him to get that Eclipse through. It's only level 1, but still, level 1 Eclipse hurts just as well, especially on supports that only have like 625, and Sisu like only 400 HP at the moment in a HP pool of like 625. So give it to Lucent Beams, some right clicks, collateral damage, they are pretty much dead. So this is something they don't want to go in, and you already see it. They rotate back. I think next station is mid. The question is Arise still alive there? Because right now we see it, Tide Hunter coming in, invisibility rune, and he finds Arise here. Now the question is, from the mid, do we see the rotation? Yes, they do, they come.
Yeah, they use the Geisha Ray to slow him down. There's the skewer. Oh, once again the Dragon is stopping the skewer on the spot. Oh god, Keanu.
What a reaction time. Man, Arise, I have to ask him in the interview later what he drank today, because that was not just one coffee, that had to be like a whole buck of coffee. Super fast reaction on that Dragon Tail. It's the second time he gets that super timely on the Magnus.
Yeah, really well played, Arise. Just, I mean, he has been able to outplay his way out of 2 deaths so far already. Only 10 minutes in, and he can continue to do so, hopefully at least. But farm-wise, I mean, Mirana, with the first blood and the tower kill, I would have thought that he has an advantage maybe over the Luna, but Luna just keeps on last hitting away, and he's actually the head in net worth as well now.
Yeah, I'm showing also net worth now, and I think it's also time for the crafts. I mean, so far there only has been 1 tower down, but it's nice to get an impression. At the moment we have like a 1000 and climbing XP lead for TCN, and when it comes to gold also TCN just farming so much better. We had that last game, even though neXtPlease was leading in kills and everything, they were doing so fine in farm, but now there was a telekinesis up, a gush as well, but in the end it just ends up being harass damage on Freezer.
Yeah, if they had gotten the Ravage somehow off on her, it would have been a definite kill since District 12 stole the Starstorm. It would be enough burst damage together with the Fate Bolt. But Keanu, I think he's trying to go for maybe a RP skewer, and yeah, the RP Easter, the skewer back as well, will connect. Illusionist Easter with the slow arrow, oh, just dodged. Arise tanks up the tower, telekinesis by District 12 as well. He stole, of course, the Starstorm. It will be enough to get the kill, and now Freezer leap just off cooldown. He gets away. There's a weave defensively, and looks like it's gonna be just a 1-for-0, but a buyback by the Dragon Knight. I'm not too sure if that was like the most level-headed decision there.
No, I think actually, judging by their experience, it's also not the first time they play against each other. They actually thought neXtPlease, they maybe even dive under the tier 1 tower here, and simply for that reason, he was buying back, coming in instantly. But now, the Mass Serpent was come out, and Dragon Knight as well, of course, he has the ultimate up, that also applies the debuff. So this tower...
Oh, the Ravage comes out, he connects on both sides, so drop solo already dead. And now Keanu, he gets stunned up by the Dragon Tail, but Red Light is chasing. He has the Lucent Beam coming off cooldown, and the Skewer connects as well. And
oh,
actually,
nicely played.
He stole the Mass Serpent Wards. What? What?
It's not just...
When the hell did he use them under his own tower, the Mass Serpent Wards? Did he use the stolen Mass Serpent Wards to farm up the Shadow Shaman's Mass Serpent Wards?
I have no idea actually, I'm confused. But now Freezer is jumping in, Eclipse is coming out.
Yeah, Eclipse definitely made them back off, but he gets hexed up, the right clicks are enough, and suddenly 2 heroes down in return. Really nice, just TPs in and the rotations by TCN. Completely catching neXtPlease off guard, and now that actually gives Sand King the Blink Dagger now.
Yep, Sand King a Blink Dagger, that's of course 1 step ahead. And I don't know, I think TCN did the right thing, because neXtPlease, they didn't back off. They went in there and like, yeah, we're like, come on guys, we get the tier 1 tower. But I'm just still trying to solve that mystery. Those Mass Serpent Wards, they were from Shadow Shaman, right? In the mid.
Yeah, at first the Shadow Shaman dropped them. Then District 12 stole them. I was like, oh, I guess he's gonna keep them because he didn't join the fight in the front lines. And I thought suddenly I was like, what? District 12s are also on cooldown? And then I saw the Mass Serpent was being under his own tier 1 tower, so I had no idea what he did with them.
So I guess they farmed each other, sort of. I mean, the tower got the knight in mid, but anyway, like, we will never solve that mystery unless we watch the VOD. The VODs, by the way, will be on our YouTube, but here, TCN is marching forward now. I think they got enough to make a push and make a move as well, but now they rotate actually mid. They want to defend this tower, but then again, neXtPlease, they want to get this tower down, and the siege creep might be enough. The siege creep wins over Freezer here, trying to deny. That's a bad timing. I mean, he had a very nice timing already on the bottom tier 1 tower, where he actually got the last hit directly after the cliff, but here in the mid, he completely failed with that deny.
Never underestimate the siege creeps, they're just so strong. And actually, there's a smoke gank with an invis on Keanu as well. Keanu actually went the other way. They have the Ravage in 10 seconds time. I think, well, nobody's here to defend it anyway. As TCN, they go for the tier 2 tower, and I think that's the best possible trade that they can do. Tier 2 for tier 1, it would definitely be worth it. But oh, Keanu with the invis, they spot out his auto skewer, misses. Oh my god, but the reverse party does connect onto 2. Red Eye, there's no eclipse, but they don't even need it. Now District 12, slowly epicenter is channeling, but the vacuum wall, oh god, next please. They're losing this fight and they're losing it hard. Illusion is slowed down as well. I think Leon, he wants to chase, has to surge up onto a rise of course. With the Dragon Tail coming off cooldown, should get an easy kill on the Illusionist at the very least. Shallow Grave, it will wear off and come with me, helps out with his first
Yep,
as
this
well.
will definitely end in a 3-1 trade. I mean, at the start, the Skua was a horrible start. He really wanted to get that Shadow Shaman under the tower, was super sneaky, but his reaction was very good. Like, I mean, instant TP back, I mean TP, blink, I mean instant blink back and getting a RP on both of the heroes. That was a super nice reaction, but then again, unfortunately, with the epicenter and no one having any interrupt whatsoever against the epicenter, that was pretty much the start of the end. So yeah, this fight definitely going into TCN's favor, and now also 8-7 on the scoreboard. We have to look at the graphs again. Look at this, TCN, they improve their advantage already. 4,000 in XP, more than 5,000 in gold. So this game, well, that's the biggest thing for neXtPlease. They need the kills because farming wise, TCN is just superior.
Yeah, they managed to do it so well, but oh, Comfy goes in with the Ion Shell, Burrow Strike Arrow completely off target. That was kind of hopeful from them, I mean, really optimistic.
Yep, absolutely. And here we see Tideshunter with Anchor Smash again, farming the Ancients. And look, the Ancients getting this minus 60%. Yep, minus 60%. It's just insane. The only problem is he doesn't have Kraken Shell completely maxed, but he's still farming the Ancients. It's so nice to see the Tidehunter being the new Ancient farmer, besides like all those heroes that have, I don't know, Flak Cannon, or like of course here, the Moonglaves of the Luna. So, yep, absolutely like it. Or Ember, I even forgot Ember with the Battle Fury.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see some new heroes coming into those roles because a lot of teams they actually cannot utilize the ancients in their advantage. Like lots of teams they don't even stack it, they don't farm them, but it's a really nice source of income because first of all it leaves your jungle free for your other heroes to farm that up. So you just get more farm from the entire map overall. But to be honest, TCN now they have a blink dagger up on Leon on the dark side as well. BKB almost finished on the Dragon Knight. Is the recipe? No, the recipe isn't finished yet, but if he gets the BKB and with the Blink Daggers on the Darkseer and the Sand King, the teamfight initiation looks pretty scary. Then again, of course, they're up against a Ravage.
Oh, they go for the Luna, but no, this was just like a little scary opener. I mean, Darkseer having the Blink Dagger, Iron Shell, little vacuum, just saying hello and good day, but Keanu actually might try to do something here. The illusions, okay, they're bothering him. There is now, what is stolen? Oh, it's actually pre-fire. Okay, that's a nice nukage there on the Rubik. It's always nice to have this. But Illusionist in the mid, Leon, I don't know. Leon is the one who's like, I don't know, a bit baiting now. He went aggressive. Keanu, oh, it's too bad. I think if he would have instantly blinked and screwed, maybe that was a chance. But yeah, Darkseer just surging out and being gone.
That was really so ballsy, but Red Light, he has the BKB, but if he gets stunned up before Ciso Easter, there's the EX, just locked down, there's the Shackles as well, no BKB activation, no nothing, and Ciso grabs the kill.
Yep, that's an easy one. Also, at the same time here around the Ancients, we had the Sand King actually escaping with a nice blink out. So Keanu, at the moment, not really lucky with his blink initiations. And there, oh my god.
Oh, talking of blink initiation, massive epicenter burrow strike. They're still alive though, there's the Ravage, it only connects on the rise, but they will be fine with it because reverse priority did get cancelled by Keanu. Thank god for that. Moonlight Shadows, not enough either because the sentry, it was just in range for it.
Wow, this was really last second cancelled. I actually thought it's getting through. It would have been only on one target, but I mean, Ravage, like one big ultimate used for a kill. It's just fine. At least they make up for the Luna being lost. Also, Red Light on the Luna is coming back now soon. There are blinks coming out by Dragon Knight. It's pretty interesting. I think, yeah, he's trying to tell Sisu, please, place your goddamn wards there. It's really important. Now the question is, can they defend it? Freezer going super aggressive. They try to clear out the creeps, so, well, the tier 2 tower definitely getting a lot of damage.
I think it will stay up for the time being, but the damage is definitely done. And the next time they rotate, it should be an easy kill. Or actually, oh, reverse polarity this time.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
it's through.
next up as well. The arrow actually doesn't connect, but Leon blinks in. There's a nice vac to the wall. Doesn't connect on either of those two, but Kiana goes down nevertheless. This is still on the run. That synergy coming into us. A lot of damage to Leon. Red light is there. Eclipse pop. It is enough to bring that one hero down, but it's only one for one at the moment, so not that bad after all. But the Rise, he has his Dragon Form. There's this, oh, combi with nice double member of like illusion. The mech comes out by synergy, but they're still dropping low combi window. He's sentryed up, poison touch as well. Nowhere to run telekinesis just in case at the tower. At least goes to a Rise.
Yeah, pretty much they traded tower for a hero there, but now Arise might be in problem because red light brings the right clicks, also brings the BKB.
Oh, Arrow on the red light, leap in Starstorm. Oh, he doesn't get the BKB Hex as well by Ciso and Rise. He helps Arrow with the right click damage, and wow, what an overkill
That
by next
was a disaster. Now Illusionist might die. There's like 3 seconds on the arrow. There is Magnus coming back now, but yeah, Keanu here, like his misplay. Oh my god, this arrow, the arrow, it actually hits.
Oh god, Kiana, he doesn't want to die Starstorm. The second bounce as well, a few right clicks. Oh, actually the second bounce, I didn't see it coming, did you?
The arrow?
On the second bounce of the Starstorm, he was definitely close enough, but I don't think it actually hit.
I don't know. I actually haven't seen this, but I think he even had still enough HP to even surviving this one. But the fact is the arrow was really nice, and I don't know, to be honest, Keanu with this RP wasted into some oxygen pretty much. That's how bad that fight started. And then it looked like neXtPlease is coming back, maybe getting even some return kills there. But then of course Red Light coming in and eating the next arrow without using the BKB before, for example. Like I think if that arrow didn't hit Red Light, it would have been horrible for TCN. We would see now a 12-10 probably for neXtPlease. But nice play there by Freezer. It's not the first arrow that actually hits so nicely, and for this reason they could just turn it around, and it's the second time the Luna as a single core here goes down. Well, neXtPlease, they need to fight better, especially with their big ultimates.
Yeah, the Luna isn't getting as much farm as they definitely hope for, like the Mirana surpassing Luna around 2.5k net worth. But now come with me, he has a Veil of Discord as well. He's angling for it. He has the level 2 epicenter. They use the Moonlight Shadows. Epicenter being channeled over red light. He doesn't activate the BKB. Blown up immediately. There's the wall as well, Synergy. He has the Ravage, but does he actually use it as well? There's the Ravage. Reverse polarity follows. It's actually at the same time, so kind of overlapping the big ultimates, and they have to escape because of it. Leon, he's really low, but another 3-man burst by Come with me. He's just a man of this fight. Arrow doesn't miss, doesn't hit, but it doesn't matter. 4 are down. They're going for the 5th. Looks like it's a team wipe for neXtPlease.
Yep, this was horrible. Horrible, to be honest. The timing out of like those ultimates, that was pretty much what broke their neck. Like the Ravage coming out, and it was decent, but the RP directly after, pretty much in the same second, that didn't really work out. Now, oh my god, they have to wait for creeps actually. But yeah, the DK, he has like 4 points already in the Dragon Blood, so the mech is coming out as well. He got enough region, but I don't know, the chaining of the ultimates, it's really important, to be honest. Like, if they would have chained it better, a different result. But also their positioning when they retreated was so unfortunate because Come With Me got like a second 3-man burrow strike out, and that pretty much was the setup for this team wipe. So neXtPlease falling behind now. We have to look at the crafts as well. Look at this, 10k now for TCN. And gold-wise, oh my god, gold-wise, with all those towers lost, of course, for neXtPlease, 14k now. It's pretty much the opposite of the other game, with the difference that it's not as fight-intensive than the first game. I mean, we had like double the kill at 24 minutes in the first game, and neXtPlease won it. But this time it's less active, more about farming, more about like this one single situation or big team fights, and TCN just being better at the moment.
Yeah, TCN definitely outplaying as well as just out farming, utilizing the whole map to their advantage a little bit better. But oh, we might have a big clash once again. They have the reverse polarity for neXtPlease, but of course wall vacuum is available for Lion and Keanu. He spots them out with his Invis, but oh, he might run into the sentry. Keanu skewers back Leon. If they get the follow-up on telekinesis, he's almost going down immediately, but there's the mech. Nice vacuum water and reverse polarity. It came out, but it's not enough. The wall, the Mass Serpent was red lighted, activates his BKB, but the physical damage brings him down anyway. 3-0 so far. And Freezer with his own BKB, he's chasing for more burrow strike onto District 12. There's the vacuum to get him out of the woods. And a 4-0 neXtPlease. I mean, they wanted to get the initiation, but suddenly TCN, I mean, just overpowering them with the massive advantage that they already have.
Yeah, actually, the start looked sort of okay, getting the Darkseer singled out there, but they didn't have enough right click there to get him down. And now Illusionist, 1-2-3 till he's dead, to be honest. Now, okay, he's seeing Come With Me in the mid, but yeah, he's assuming they're doing Roshan. It's actually too bad. I wanted to see Illusionist's face, but he's sitting too far to the left that I actually can see it here from the caster spot. But yeah, he was like, guys, what you doing? Like, I'm gone for 2 seconds, and my entire team is dead around me. I didn't even have a chance to put a Shallow Grave up.
That happened so fast. I mean, they got a pretty decent initiation, to be honest, on Leon, but Darker, he's pretty tanky. And neXtPlease, apart from the ultimates, they actually don't have too much damage output. Like Luna hits for maybe 200, but has to actually get close for it as well. And Leon surviving the initial initiation was what wrecked neXtPlease, because the wall vacuum that followed it was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and I like their choices. Look how fast and with what priority they go for the BKBs. Luna has BKB done, the casual Yasha like on top of it for, of course, the nice stats. Agility, some damage, movement speed, attack speed, etc. It's like the best item. He's, or like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the Manta next. That would be like the logical conclusion, because he doesn't have to swap around with his inventory items. But also the BKB now done, of course, on a Dragonite, already been used 2 times in the last 2 fights. Like, at least the Ravage is completely negated. So they saw those big ultimates, and the first thing was get the damn BKB. This yeah, was need be. And now the thing is, DK, he's getting really tanky. Look at it, AC will come out in... No, the Courier is not having it, but like in about 5 minutes we're gonna have a full AC as well. So they're actually ready for high ground. They have the minus armor on the buildings. I don't know, maybe Mirana, a Desolator for faster high ground, but I don't think even they need that. With normal right click, focusing on the fights, it's still just fine. Oh look, Darkseer now as well a BKB, so this is now a triple BKB.
There's nothing neXtPlease can do anymore. Even if they catch them in the reverse polarity, all the BKB targets, they just don't have enough follow-up damage. At least I think so. I mean, if they get the perfect initiation, sure. They have to get a few pickups before the fight starts, though. That's an absolute must. But the Moonlight Shadow Sister leap in by Freezer, BKB activated. They caught Yarrow onto Dazzle. They're going for synergy now. He doesn't want to use his Ravage into BKB targets and Come With Me. Epicenter burst, like 2 of them are dead already. I mean, neXtPlease, once they saw the enemy, they just had to back off straight away, and that's how bad it's going for them.
Yeah, look at that arrow now. It's not enough. But the only good thing is, I think the BKBs are now all on cooldown. Mirana doesn't have it. Darkseer didn't use it, but DK also used it. And also DK's ultimate is on half duration. Now, if they want to defend, they have to do it now. The only problem is, of course, DK doing so much damage on the tower. Oh god, initiation of District 12. He eats the arrow directly after the burst strike. Now, even though the mass weapon wards are stolen and put there, it doesn't matter. The tier 3 is down. I think this is Rex even.
Yeah, I think it's almost certainly Rex. Without District 12, I mean, they might try, but Leon goes in vacuum. Come with me with the burst. Like,
oh, triple one.
Will we get the Ravage on top of it? Oh, he wants to come in, but can't really come in. It's because he gets just immediately hexed.
Oh, he gets it out. But Red Light popping the Eclipse. Look at it. He does quite some damage, but there's no one left of this team. He's going down. Team wipe 4. Oh, neXtPlease. TCN striking back. It's 1-1 here on the DreamHack. DreamHack, I was saying. Oh my god, that was 2 weeks ago. Comic-Con Bucharest 2014. My name is Aflamo. Coming with me is Coucher here. We're directly on the event, casting here from the main stage. That has been an amazing game. 1-1, so they give us the honor of even more games to cast. So hang in there, guys. Game number 3 will come in just a second.